Hello everyone, this is Andre from SWL. This is my latest new but old radio. I acquired this one just before my recent trip to Reunion Island, and I'm going to show it to you now. It is the Sony ICF-F10. This radio for some reason has a bit of a cult status. I don't quite understand why. It's a nice radio, I'll show you. But I've seen this one for sale at quite high prices on eBay and Amazon, up to $300 in some cases, and sometimes even more. I got mine on Facebook Marketplace in very good condition, in the original box, as you can see, for $13 here in South Africa. The guy I bought it from told me that his father used to work for Sony here in South Africa, and these radios were handed out to the staff for free. But his father never really used it much, so it's in very good condition. I think part of the reason why people like these radios is the simplicity. I think in this day and age where sometimes when you buy a radio and you actually need to read the manual first before you know how to operate it, sometimes people just want something simple. They just want to return to old times when it was easy. You open the radio, you switch it on, you find stations, and you listen. Maybe, it's for the same reason that radios like these are still very popular. Maybe not everyone wants the latest bells and whistles on a digital radio. They just want a radio that you can switch on and use. That's why perhaps, these radios, this D220, for example, it's a very popular radio and it's so simple. And I think that's one of the reasons why people like it so much. Also these ones, this Texan R9012, it's got quite a following. A lot of people really, really like it. Or the XH Data D368, and there's various others. I mean, even that one there at the back, that Sony ICF-J40. I've put some videos on my channel about that one, and then always I get people asking me, please sell it, please can I buy it? So it seems to be very popular. This one, of course, it's only AM and FM, so medium wave and FM, but yeah, it is full analog and it has got very good sound. I will show you. I'll take it out and we'll just scan a couple of stations. Maybe you can let me know why do you think this radio is so popular and why people are willing to pay up to $300 for it. Or why do sellers charge up to $300 for it? Is there actually a market for that? The radio also came with a carry strap, which my one did not have. That wasn't in the box. But you'll see the radio itself in very good condition. And I'll just show you the box very quickly. Very simple box. Just got some indications there of what you find on the radio. And Sony ICF-F10 FM AM 2-band radio. And then it says there, please read the instruction manual, which honestly, I don't know why you have to, because this is one of those radios that you can just switch on and use. So let me show you. Very good condition, this one. It's as simple as they get. You've got the speaker, you've got your tuning knob, volume control, and the tuning display dial. Only AM, FM, AM of course medium wave. If we look at the side of the radio, that's where you turn it on. You turn it on by moving this little button up to either AM and then FM. And yeah, antenna, quite a nice long antenna. There's space there for the carry strap, and it uses 2 of these big D batteries. Apparently the battery life is very, very long. It lasts for ages, which might also, I suppose, explain the popularity of this radio. Quite a long antenna, if you will see here, goes up quite high. I measured it, I think it's just under 1 meter long actually. Let me show you a couple of stations on medium wave first, and then we'll look at a couple of stations on FM. I've used this one, I've tested it already. The performance is not spectacular. It's good. It picks up all the local stations on FM, picks up all the strong signals on medium wave. I don't really think it's a real DXing powerhouse. Maybe in wintertime when medium wave is stronger here at my location, who knows. But it serves its purpose. If you want a medium wave FM radio for all your local medium wave stations, your local FM stations, with good quality sound, good reception, then it's a good radio. Still, I don't quite understand why some people are trying to sell this at up to $300 and even more, because I assume then that some people are willing to pay that for this radio. I don't know. Maybe there's some gold or something hidden inside. Let's look at AM, medium wave. Right, this is Radio Lesotho, 639 kilohertz. It comes from Maseru in Lesotho. It's about 350 kilometers, 220 miles or so from where I am. That's LM Radio, local medium wave station. I'm surprised that I'm not picking up 657, which is the local Christian station called Radio Pulpit. Let's just try again. No, that's Lesotho again. Maybe that station is off air now for some reason. Okay, this is Voice of America coming from Botswana, beaming up to Zimbabwe. It's a little over 300 kilometers from me, this transmitter.
Rudo rwaMwari chairwo runobva rwandipa kuti ndione kuti Mwari rudo upenyu. Uchaona kuti zvatichange tichisangana nazvo zvinenge zvichitibudisira pachena kuti Mwari upenyu. Ufunge.
And this is TWR Africa. It comes from Eswatini, about the same distance as Lesotho, so about 350 kilometers, about 220 miles.
Panyika chisina kubva kuna Mwari. Iwo ndiwo upenyu nokuti ndo vanopa upenyu.
1170 kilohertz.
Chitsamba yekutanga yaJohani pana mashoko anotaura pamusoro pekukunda nyika. Despair has no place in a believer's heart. Allah's mercy is always with him, but it's waiting for us to seek it as well. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
And that's Radio Islam, local station, 1 kilowatt transmitter only, about 40 kilometers to the west of me, 1548 kilohertz.
We have the month of Ramadan coming as well, and regarding this,
I'm just going to, by way of comparison, we're just going to look quickly at the Jorosen DX286, which is a very good medium wave radio. I just want to see if this one can pick up 657, that local station. Yeah, this was also heard on the Sony. I don't know what that noise is. Yeah, that's 657, the local station. It must be off air because it's not on the DX286 either. That's Radio Lesotho. Let's find it again on this one. So for FM, I'm just going to show you 2 or 3 stations. I'll see if I can get Pretoria FM, which is always my distant FM check. That is 104.2 megahertz. And then I'll show you what 1027, a local station, and RSG, a local station, just to give you an idea of what the reception and the sound sounds like.
In this day and age, you need a website and professional email address.
You can hear as I'm tuning that the FM sound is quite good, clear and nice sound.
Ek wil skryf vir mense groter name wat daar buite is. En ja, dis kom waar studios begin het net weens vir daai feit om ander kunstenaars ook te kan help wat nie altyd daai groot bedrag kan bekostig nie. Ja, so ek sien uit wat die toekoms vir my inhou met die vervaardiging en
This is RSG, a local public radio station, 101.5 megahertz.
Ja, ek sien julle by die volgende vertoning of dalk in my studio vir 'n liedjie. Wie weet, geniet die res van die aand en tot 'n volgende keer.
Dankie aan Vincent Gordon, baie dankie vir die musiek. Mag dit net goed gaan met jou pad vorentoe in die musiekbedryf. Nou weer terug met 'n paar nuwe snitte.
Jou klere hang hier in my kas, geskryf teen
I'm in a New York state of mind.
Okay, this is Hot 102.7, local music radio station, commercial.
For 2 years.
So Pretoria FM should be about here. It's very close to SAFM, which is the English that you can hear, which is also a local public radio station. Now, most of my good FM radios, like the Chodosen and various others, actually, they do manage to pick up Pretoria FM. But on this one, so far, I haven't been able to get it. I'm going to try a little bit more to see, but I don't think I'll get it. Oh, well, that's singing. That is actually it. Pretoria FM is an Afrikaans language station. And that is it. So that comes from Pretoria. I'm in Johannesburg. That's about 50 kilometers to the north of me.
And how do you
Okay, well, that impresses me because that's good for FM. Not all my radios do manage to pick up this station.
Voorspoed vir 2025.
Right. That was an Afrikaans ad that said, good luck for 2025. A good way to end this video. So, a nice radio, very good sound, good reception on FM, quite okay reception on medium wave. Still, I'm not quite sure about the cult status that this radio has and why the prices are sometimes so high. The original price when it was released was $13. That's more or less what I paid for mine about 10 years after the release. This was in the 1990s when this radio was popular. So I'm glad I got one. I will enjoy using it occasionally, probably maybe sometimes for some medium wave DXing. I'll see what happens. FM is nice. All the other radios, the batteries run out. Maybe I'll use this one for some FM listening. So the Sony ICF-F10. Nice, very simple, old-fashioned radio with a somewhat inexplicable cult status.